Guys, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to Tuesday. We're doing something a little different tonight. We've been playing Spider-Man on PS4, but decided to take a break from it tonight. Normally I don't do that ever. Once I start a playthrough on something, I generally play that until I'm done. But we decided to do some Assassin's Creed Odyssey tonight. And the reason for that is the second episode of The Legend of the Lost Blade DLC dropped this morning, so we're gonna do that. We should be able to get through it in 3 hours. We'll see. Each episode has been fairly short, all things considered. But before we get started with that, I've been going around. I finally found the last sync point in the game, I think. And the reason that I say I think I found the last one is because when I found it, I got a whole bunch of new question marks for locations on my map. I've cleared out a bunch of them already since then, but see a bunch of these through here. I've cleared out all the islands. You see all of these in here. Corinth area, Megaris. So I've been going through the last couple of days and clearing out a bunch of those. And also one of the things that I did when I finished the story was I went around the map for probably an entire afternoon, and I talked to as many people as I could find that looked like they were going to give me a quest. And I picked up about, I don't know, 30 to 35 quests that I just had sitting in my log. And I decided to just slowly start working through all of those and getting those done and out of the log. I'm down to just a few, as you can see. And I came across this one here, which, see if you look at the map, well, my face is covering it up, but it's called Tough Love. Arriving on Thassos, I guess is how you pronounce that, Cassandra found herself caught in the middle of a family drama that included her trusty ship captain Barnabas, his nephew, and an overly friendly caretaker. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll head over and we'll get the DLC started. So hope everybody's doing well. Pull up a chair and grab a drink.
Routine before. Gods, grant me Penelope's patience.
It's not just Nileas. There have been others, all promising young athletes turning up sick or missing. Something's not right in Thassos.
What goes on across Thassos is not my concern. But I know my nephew. Oh, yes. He practically worships at the altar of Eria. A devotee of sloth and idleness he is.
Help me talk sense into him, Misthios.
You know your nephew best, and it sounds like he needs a firm hand.
I thought his caretaker could handle him, but apparently I was wrong.
Come on, Barnabas. He's plainly ill.
Bah! I'll be at the ship when Nileas snaps out of it.
Ship isn't anywhere near, buddy. I know exactly where the ship
Give
is.
Barnabas some time.
But our time may run out. I have more leads to follow up. But with Nileas like this, I can't leave his side. Maybe you could help me.
Barnabas is like family to me. I want to do anything I can to help Nileas.
Thank you. You know, it's not often a beautiful and capable Misthios comes to this house.
They may
Right
have
off the
brought
bat.
Nileas sickness, but the fates have brought us together.
I'd hate to get sick someday and think of all the fun I didn't have.
But first, there are those leads you mentioned.
Well, someone at the Champions Gymnasium must know something. Aitis was the last one to be with Nileas when he was well.
They were friends.
They were. If he doesn't know anything, you could talk to the doctor at the quarry.
If he's the local doctor, he's bound to know something.
Yeah, I'm playing in exploration mode where when you get a quest or you get a location you're supposed to go to, it doesn't put a marker there and say, go here. It'll give you some clues as to where it is on the map, and they're fairly easy to figure out. And it will also put them on the map for you when you bring up the map.
What more can you tell me about this gymnasium? You say other athletes have disappeared?
Many, yes. A lot of the athletes came here to train from elsewhere across the Greek world. So when they disappear, people think they maybe just went home.
A convenient story if something bad were happening to them.
Exactly.
I'd like to have a word with that doctor at the quarry.
The Aliki quarry is at the southern point of Thassos. The doctor there is mixed up with the training athletes and the workers.
Sounds like a strange connection.
Yes, until you realize half of the workers are athletes who have given up on their training. Something's happened to them, and that doctor is the only connection I see.
The last person to see Nileas before he got sick was Aiti? Where can I find him?
He's an aspiring athlete too, but nowhere near as talented as Nileas. He trains alone on the outskirts of the Vineyard of Glory. You're sure to find him there.
I'll follow up on these leads and check back when I know what's going on.
Thank you, Misthios. And feel free to check back.
Check back.
Anytime.
Get some lovin'. Multiple quests accepted. All right. Might take a little bit longer than I thought. That's okay. All right, quests. One thing to know, just like in Origins, your quests and your markers for those quests are a different color than the normal stuff. I think I forget which one did which, but one of the ones in Origins was also orange. Like this one too. So you'll see. Yeah, here's where you kick off the second episode. All right, so we got to go talk to these people. All right, let's see. Talk to the head trainer at the Champions Gymnasium. Let's see, where was no here? One of these islands. It must be over here. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like there's also another side quest in the vicinity. It's the white diamond on the map. Little J's Lilt. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. How you doing tonight? Ice for you. What's up, gosh? How's it going? I see that comment. don't know. I think I might have taken that. Is that listed as a sound effect? I think I took that off, actually. I think it might have been. Yeah, I took... Damn it. Alright. Yeah, I need to fix that. Need to fix that. How was your weekend, man? How you doing? Let's see, so... That's probably the one page that I don't... Supposed to be Iceman, according to the page. Oh, if that...
The Iceman cometh!
I need to adjust the volume on it, but it is still there. Been in here before. We did a... No, actually it wasn't this. Right, I know, right?
If you've come to enroll in my school, I'm afraid you're at least 10 years too late.
Shame. You must be the one training these athletes.
Have you not heard of me? I am Euthymos, Master Olympic Trainer. Under my charge, my student sees victories as easily as Thiaganasses sees the bronze statue of Thasos. Everyone has heard of me.
Who? I've never heard your name before today.
Then you must be quite deaf.
I've heard other things, though. In particular, that students of yours have gone missing.
Missing? Nonsense! My students are champions! They fly towards adventure all the time! Under my wing, they will soar to great heights, like a hot-blooded Pegasus.
Do you remember a former student named Solon?
You think you can storm into my school and demand answers like an
I'm gonna have to
impertinent
fight this
slave?
guy,
You
so
sooner
he'll
be
answer my
gutted like
questions.
one.
I'll gut you.
I need to know if your school has a connection to the
This is a
disappearances.
DLC.
Connection?
Well, what we're doing right now isn't
Nonsense.
DLC, but the reason
This is
we're
a place
playing is because
blood,
of
sweat,
DLC.
and brawn. The only things that vanish here are the weaknesses in heart and body.
How about we
Body.
put our skills to
Yeah,
the
here we
test?
go.
I'd rather not waste my time or my skills on the likes of a nobody.
Sounds like you're backing down.
Don't want work, Misthios.
Hold on, you seem familiar. I recognize you. You're in the Olympics. You're the champion, I'm sure of it.
Yes! You're looking at an Olympic champion!
Get back to your training.
You're amazing! Tell us, what do we need to do to be a true champion?
Power pose.
A true champion needs a dominant power pose, like so.
Power pose. My pose is so much better. So, an Olympic champion strolls into my school, steals my thunder, and dares to challenge me? The great Euthymos!
Does the great Euthymos accept this challenge? Or is he too afraid?
Afraid? Ha ha ha. Try sparring with my students first. We'll see if you are as strong as you say you are.
Drag me over violence.
Let's see what your students are made of.
Be careful. I heard the healers have their hands full these days.
I'm sure they will find time to tend to injured youth.
hit too hard, Themistios might cry. Can you withstand the Easy. Handle this. My student.
Is that all you got?
Nope.
Damn! I'll poke you hard!
Play nice. Oh, not bad. Even the best of my students cannot stand
Hardly
against
broke a
you.
sweat.
Warm-up is over.
Oh, such fire! Come then if you dare. Face me like a real warrior in our arena. Oh, I'll be careful not to break too many bones. My loyal students! This Mystios has been nerve to challenge me! The great Euthymos!
I didn't even pull
at
out the
my-
bow yet.
Our school! This is your last chance, Mystios. It can all end if you simply walk away.
Are you done talking?
Oh, we'll see what you are made of then, hmm? We'll fight like real champions! Giant play! How dare you challenge me? My matter is hardened! Taste the true might of my students!
What did we get after, Mystios? Holy Master! Wait! Get out of our school!
My pride! Show me your loyalty!
Answer my questions now.
All right. All right. I yield. You've ruined my reputation. How will my students learn from me now?
You were ruined by pride. I had no part in it.
We've nothing to learn from a fallen master. Some of us want to follow in your footsteps, Mystios. Can we come with you?
See, we already have a full crew. I don't know that these guys are legendary quality.
I could use a few good warriors.
You hear that? We're going to be warriors!
Fine. You've won. You are worthy. I'll tell you what I know. Keeping a school like this is expensive. But we receive a good lump of drachmi from this rich fellow to keep
Drachmi.
things running. He visits now and then, stinking of wine. Frequently accompanied by strange men.
I assume they're not here to admire the training grounds.
I noticed that they tend to favor my star athletes. The ones who exhibit exemplary skills and performance. They watch them very closely.
Solon was one of them.
Yes. He was one of my top students. Along with another boy named Nileas.
Barnabas's nephew.
They were good
That's
friends
the guy
and
that was
great
laying on the
athletes.
cot.
They stopped coming to school soon after the men came. I worry that something has happened to them.
Yet you do nothing. Even when you clearly know something isn't right.
This fellow has powerful allies and influence. I've tried to do something, Mystios. I've asked questions and I was told to stop for my own good and the good of the students. As much as I hate to admit, I am powerless.
Strong man like you shouldn't take orders from a drunk fool.
You're right. I've been weak for far too long. Thank you, Misthios. I may still have other strengths to hone.
I heard everything! How can you stand by while your students are being taken? All for drachmi?
How did you get in here? Is she your daughter?
Who are you?
Men like you are the webs. I can't rely on you. I can't rely on anyone. I'm going to save my brother.
Her brother? By Zeus, what have I done?
Someone and others are missing.
No more cowardice.
Maybe Nileas was going to
I
be
am
next.
the...
All right, let's see. Let's see what these guys are. All right, so all the gold colored stuff, that's legendary level. Well, at least they're epic. Ramming damage, firepower when ramming. Still not quite up to all of the legendaries, so we'll leave it.
After all
Leave it
this
like it is.
school,
know
I
about
need to
this.
act like one.
Okay. Next one is Doctor's Pet. Let's see, this one's real close, so we'll do this one. Indulging just a little. Mikos suggested Cassandra look for the person last seen with Nileas to figure out what made him sick.
I shouldn't have drunk so much. I need to train or I'll never beat Nileas.
Long night?
Way too long. I need to, shake this off and start training so I can defeat Nileas and ride that victory to become the Olympic...
Did he just
Who am I kidding? Maybe I'm just not cut out for this Olympic stuff.
I take it you're Aetis. Miko sent me. Nileas?
Nileas? What now? Did he break another record?
No, he didn't. He's bound to his bed.
Oh, just another drunken night of celebration then.
Then it must have been quite a night.
Huh?
Nileas has taken ill. Miko sent me here because you were the last one to see him well.
He was fine when we went to Karpos's house for the usual, dose of hedonism.
I was there earlier.
But I didn't leave
Actually.
the party with him. Or see him since.
Something must have happened at the party then.
Look for Karpos at his house
Investigation
on the hill.
time.
He probably knows what happened to Nileas. He's a reclusive man, though. You will need to get his attention. I'd say, smashing some of his valuable wine. The stuff that gets me this drunk would get him to come out and play.
Thank you, Aetis. I'll look into it.
Well, I better get started, or I'll never catch up to Nileas and the rest.
Aetis, you will be an Olympic champion. Believe in yourself.
You're right. I can do this. I've just got to work extra hard. Thank you for believing in me. I'll beat Nileas and all the others.
Oh, he's
Start with
pumped
the right
now.
attitude.
Olympic champion Aetis. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Best the Greek world has ever seen.
One of the things that I've noticed about this game, as opposed to other games like, for example, anything that Bethesda does, I don't see too many repetitions of the character models.
This must be Carpus's house. The smell of alcohol is enough to know.
See a lot of it in like Skyrim and stuff. Fallout. Voice actors. You'll hear the same voice actor doing several characters.
That's what I'm looking for.
Let's see if we can cheese this. Can we cheese it? Oh, cue the dramatic music. Oh, he came back for more. Oh, there we go. Perfect dodge. Oh, hi. Hello. Are you a little pissed that I broke all your wine?
What have you done?
Vats?
You murdered the... Oh no! No, no! The general is going to kill me!
You're with a cult, aren't you? What did you do to Nileas?
No! No, no, no! I'm just a business associate with them. I work for the general.
Tell me what your business is with the general, or I start removing your teeth one by one.
Malaka. Fine. I help the... More like I'm being blackmailed by the cult of Cosmos to deliver them drunk athletes for their army. The good ones fetch more. Good ones like Nileas.
And now he's very sick.
They do something to the students. It makes them different. How do you think the elite guards can do what they do? Their strength. It's not normal. Not natural.
They're definitely a rank above most
She doesn't
soldiers.
brag that
That's for
much,
sure.
or I
I've
don't let
messed
her
up,
brag that
Miss
much.
Theos. I couldn't defy them before, but with you on my side, maybe we can turn this around. The cultists always took the drunk students from my docks to a cave along the coast south of here.
There might be redemption for you yet.
The people of Thassos are my people, after all, Miss Theos. The cultists may have lined my pockets, but my heart is empty. Save the students, please. I can't do this anymore.
I'll save the students for their own sake, not yours. If anything happens to Nileas, you're a dead man.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Go to the students. They are in the cave, to the south. Follow the coast and you'll see it. Good luck.
this one. Yeah, I was in here earlier too. Oh, nice. Right here.
This looks like the place.
Come on.
Better stay hidden.
Back outside. Seconds to get out. That's that stuff. Take care of this guy from behind. We found the guy outside. Nobody in there.
Help us, please!
Yeah.
Where am I?
You're in a cave. Now get out of here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Boy, that guy's not waiting for anything, is he? Gone. guys.
I hope those hedonistic fiends haven't trashed my place completely.
Really?
The tonic has driven him crazy! Misthios, thanks Zeus. He was going to kill me.
This is your fault. These prisoners, they've had the tonic already.
The doctor must have come by to administer it. Only one of them has had a bad reaction. The other one looks like he still stands a chance.
Then there's still hope for Nileas.
Looks like this was quite a reinforced hideout. The cult are a bigger force to be reckoned with than I took them for.
Talk about the cult as if they're still around.
The moment I arrived on Thassos, the cult of Cosmos never stood a chance.
The cultists need to pay for what they've done. Now is the time to retaliate.
You sound like you have a suggestion.
We need to storm their ancient stronghold.
Oh,
Misthios.
really? Oh, God.
With you leading the charge, we'll kill the general of the cult guards. We can deliver them a crashing defeat here that reverberates across the Greek world.
You just want me to get the general off your back for failing him.
Happy coincidence, I guess.
This general, tell me more.
That Malaka strong-armed me into this whole mess. He's the head of the elite cult guards, and rumor has it, he beheaded 8 men with one swing of his polearm.
This ancient stronghold, where is it exactly?
It's a massive structure sitting on Lemnos in plain sight. I'm told the best way to reach it
Is that
is
the one
by
on
boat.
top of the mountain?
You mentioned a physician.
Yes, the doctor. He treats the injured and the sick here, but like me, he's been under the cult's thumb. They've got him administering their tonic. If you're going to pay him a visit, you should be able to find him at the leaky quarry.
At least now I know for sure Nileas doesn't just have a cold. Mikos needs to know about this. This is all your fault. So make sure these students get home safe.
I will.
Looks like he's about to
That's
start
right.
crying. Ah. Doctor's pet. I don't use my horse much. Not that I have anything against the horse. Just think it's easier to collect wood and iron metal if you're on foot. Plus it doesn't take that much longer.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Traveling on foot anyway, so. And I have Poseidon's trident. See it right there. Poseidon's trident. I can breathe underwater if I have it. If I have it on me. I can't just have it in my inventory. I have to have it as one of the weapons that I have on my back. I don't have to worry about any of that. I can swim for as long
These
as I
workers should
want.
know where to find the doctor.
Oh, investigation.
What?
No, no. Please leave. We don't want any bother.
I don't want any trouble. I just want some answers.
To what? Questions?
Your friend looks hurt.
He's very sick. Mindfolk took over. We need the doctor.
I was told I would find the doctor here.
The doctor is gone. He's been captured.
Captured.
Sorry. Words are tough.
Words are
My
hard.
mind is a fog most days. Soon I might become like him if the doctor doesn't return. Soon. Some men took the doctor away towards the mines, north of here. He's been gone for a long time.
Did something happen to you? Something that brought you to the quarry?
I don't remember. I just know that the doctor saved us and cares for us here. But without the doctor making the medicine, it's hard for us to get better on our own.
Another thing I like about this game as opposed to other games, Mass Effect being one of them, is that they dim the choices that you've already picked. Not that there's a whole lot of them here, but
Tell me
it's
about
nice
the
that they
doctor.
do that.
He's a good man. He makes the medicine and cures us from our sickness.
You're cured.
The doctor says it takes time, which is why we need him back soon.
I'll look for him.
Bring him back, please. They brought him north, towards the mines.
Hey, step away from him, Mestios.
This doesn't concern you.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before with the exploration mode. Rather than giving me a marker on the map, telling me exactly where I need to know, you'll get these clues. Usually there's 3. Okay, let's see. Thassos is here. Okay. Cape Marmaron. Alright, so it's going to be in this area. Might be captured in the silver mines north of the Leaky Quarry. Okay.
The doctor should be there.
I'm assuming we're going to have to escort him out as we get him, so clear out all these guys on the way in.
I should be extra careful in this area.
Are you trying to get him?
I think I saw something.
Get out of here, Miss Dios!
Nothing. Got to lay off the wine.
With this much silver, they'd rival the Villian League's riches.
Before I actually, once we finish this, and this is taking way longer than I thought it would, go to a armorer dude, upgrade my
I think I'll find more than
my
silver.
2 primary weapons.
Found it.
Blacksmith. One of those guys, yeah. One of the more irritating bugs that this game specifically has is you see there, it says that there's something right there for me to pick up. Not only can I not see it, I can't pick it up. That happens a lot, actually. Almost got to the point where I don't even bother looking in that direction unless I can actually see it. Alright, let's go.
Follow me. I know there's secret exit up here.
What's up, Doc?
Finally, I'm free. I knew they couldn't hold me for long.
No thanks needed.
Yes, yes. Many thanks for saving me. But I must get back. My pets are waiting for me. Did they send you?
Indeed. Your pets sent me.
Bless my darlings. How are they? I knew they wouldn't forget me.
You're referring to the workers at the quarry.
Yes, yes, my pets. I care for them, feed them my medicine, and in turn, they help me with my research. I have a real bond with my pets.
Oh, lovely.
You look strong. Yes, yes.
Oh,
I
no.
can never have enough pets. You could join my family? It'll be a significant contribution to my research.
I won't be your test subject.
How about post-mortem arrangements?
No.
A great loss for research advancement. The medicine I make is quite delicious, you know.
Tell me about this medicine.
Ah, the medicine. I feed it to my pets when my special tonic produces, side effects. Sometimes it's too strong.
Side effects? Like forgotten memories?
Oh, yes, you know it. My pets, it's my fault, yes.
Yet, you still feed them the tonic.
I had no choice. I was forced to do it. But I will right my wrongs. I always right my wrongs, yes.
The people who captured you, who were they?
It was that fellow with the eye patch. He was taking orders from this other bald man. They wanted my tonic and forced me to create more.
Malaka!
I had no choice. They threatened to kill my pets.
Then they caged you.
Well, they refused to let me return to my pets, so I poisoned a few of them. Yes. No one can keep me away from my pets. Yes.
Your pets must have a history.
I don't know and I don't need to know. I just know that I was made to feed them my tonic in a strange cave similar to this one. If it fails, I get to keep my pets and care for them.
This tonic must be special.
Yes. It makes my pets so strong. But like I said, the side effects can be rather dire. It was perhaps a miscalculation on my part. My poor pets.
I need the medicine you mentioned. Give it to me.
What? Whatever for. I'm not obliged to. I will do no such thing. No.
I need the medicine for someone I know. He's afflicted with the consequences of your tonic.
What? It cannot be.
You wouldn't forsake a pet, would you?
I cannot abandon my pets. I'm afraid it'll take time to make. Yes.
Oh, really? Come on.
First, get rid of those Malakas who kept me away from my pets. They're at the fortress just on the road.
I'll get rid of them. I expect the medicine when I return.
Yes. Come look for me at the quarry after you've killed those men. I need to go. Quickly. My pets are waiting.
Medicine could be helpful to Nileas. First, I should deal with the doctor's captors.
Yeah, that's probably the guy that I killed this morning when I was roaming around. Yeah, see this marker here. Bounty sponsor. Whenever you do enough bad things, you see the tick marks on that meter there. They'll start sending bounty hunters after you. Mercenaries after you. But if you kill the sponsor, then that clears. Or as you can see, I can pay it. So, you know, I've got like 225,000 drachmi, so we'll pay. They work in Koinera. Yeah, see, it's already been cleared. In northern Cape Marmaron within Thassos, one of the captors wears an eye patch and the other is a balding man in robes. One of the later patches that they added gave us this auto crafting, where as long as you've got the wood, it will craft 20.
Victory!
20 arrows automatically, 20 arrows at a time. In theory, you'll never run out. Trying to keep him from stabbing him, but yeah, well, especially after tonight, too, I'm sure. Welcome to the dark side, Missy. Uh-oh. Yes, I know. Yes, we've talked about your... Oh, I don't even know what the right word is. Essentially, you don't play this anymore. That's fine. Misbehave! Thank you for the host! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Hi, how's your Tuesday? Both of yous, since you both came in about the same time.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
I need to do a the automated shout out for Laser Lace too. Even though it'll point to Mixer for her.
There he is.
There he is. There's an eye patch, and the other is a balding man in robes. Hey, there's nothing wrong with slow. Somebody get water. Twitch is being twitchy. Yeah, it seemed to be a little laggy, maybe. Oh yes, it is. It's a very beautiful game. You guys probably get tired of me saying this, but you should see it in 4K. It is spectacular. A little closer. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Thank you. I know, right? Well, actually, she's not... This isn't actually the armor that she's wearing. One of the patches post-release that they made to this game was they added a transmogrification feature to it to where you can make any piece of armor look like another piece of armor that you have. But yeah, technically, I'll show you what the actual stuff looks like. This is actually her helmet. That's that. Yeah, and that's what the eye symbol means. The eye symbol means that I changed what it looks like. So yeah, all you got to do is, and you'll see the eyeball icon with the X. You just hit that, and then you can make it look like anything that you have in your inventory. So, but yeah, see, obviously she's got the Amazonian stuff on, but it has the stats of the actual stuff. So, very cool, very cool. I was just mentioning a couple of minutes before you came in, they added the auto crafting of arrows. It's a toggle that you can turn on and off as long as you've got the wood to make them. You don't have to worry about pausing the game to go into the menus to make more arrows. Do it for 20 at a time. Up! Alright, fine. Alright, let's fight.
You're no match for me!
not work. Yeah, see those bounty hunters are coming after me now. Oh, nice. He's right here. If I kill him, it may not clear the whole thing, but it'll clear a big part of it. Oh, did I kill a horse? Probably did. That was the what you saw me do there. That's called an overpower attack. You see there, just in the center of the yellow bar, that's the adrenaline bar. And if I hold the right bumper and the right trigger at the same time, that does the overpower attack with whatever weapon I have in my hands. Since I had the bow, then it did the overpower with the bow, which is that slow motion, big explosions thing. If I would have had my staff, it would have done the overpower attack for the staff.
I won't die alone!
Help me put it out. Oh, I didn't put it out before I went after him. Oh, how much of that am I gonna have to redo? It shouldn't be much. Help me! But one of the things that this DLC, the first part of the DLC, the first episode, gave you access to a new skill, which is called Death Veil.
There he is.
And if you assassinate somebody, if you purchase that skill, and it's a passive skill, if you assassinate somebody, the body will disappear. You don't have to worry about hiding it. The reason I brought that up is because this episode added another new skill. Oh, he went and got his buddy. Called Rapid Fire. If you're familiar with the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3, it's Rapid Fire. It's kind of similar to that. But it eats through your adrenaline. It's based off of adrenaline. So it doesn't take very long for it to run out. And then another negative is you don't have any adrenaline after that. So you gotta build it back up. See, there goes the lagging again. Oh, if that's... What's the console? Well, it's got to be the console or the PC. here's the death veil. And you'll watch the body disappear. Whereas this guy, obviously, I didn't use it on him, so he's still laying there. But I can pick it up and move it.
Hold it right there! Need to check this out.
Asshole. Go up that ladder. Trying to kill you.
Out, damn flames, out!
Alright, did Alien King come in here all of a sudden? I don't ever get caught on fire. Like twice in the last 5 minutes. I don't know if I added. I know obviously I have the sound effect from the tramps. But I don't think I'm made it a command in my channel.
What is the commander doing?
They won't bother the doctor again.
Yeah, see, that was the overpower for the staff.
Oh, God!
Okay, so what happened to the... Oh, great. Another bounty hunter. Oh, okay. Ending the reign of terror on Thassos from cult guards would need one last push. Cassandra could handle it alone, or let the begrudged Thasians have their turn. We'll do that as soon as we finish. Clearing this location. Want to fight the bounty hunter?
Stop running! Malaka! Someone help! Help me put it down! She's right! I see her!
Get him, Icarus!
Have you held a weapon before?
Poisoned and on fire.
Malaka! Someone help! Help me! Put it down! Your team.
We'll get the war supplies, then we'll get the
Wasted.
then we'll get the oh, we might be able to get him with a headshot from here. That's alright, I won't be long. Did I get it cleared? Yep. Come on, Phobos.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh! Alright, fine.
Enjoy killing you!
I'm already gone, guys.
Don't take another step closer!
An hour and 15 minutes to do this one quest. Ugh, that's what I get for thinking it was going to be short.
They're all dead.
He's not. Hey, Slugger, what's going on? Mis Dios, save me! Barnabas!
Off what they could, but we were too late.
Cursed cult guards, Mistios. Look what they've done. They've killed them. My poor pets slaughtered like animals.
We have to move. Nileas may be in danger. I'll ready the ship.
You should go. There's nothing left you can do here.
Save your strength. You may still survive this.
I'm a physician, Mistios. I know when a patient is dying. Here, the antidote I promised. I always
Yes,
right
yes.
my wrongs, yes.
I'll give this to Nileas.
It's his best hope, but don't expect a miracle.
I won't leave you like this.
You can kill me and end my misery once and for all. Please, it's all I ask.
What exactly happened to all these people? It looks like a slaughter.
Oh, the cult guards happened, yes. It was a slaughter. They were here to send a message to you, Mistios. They know you've been snooping around.
Hold still, so I can make it clean.
Thank you, Mistios. Ready, Mistios? Do it.
Come closer, boys. Get him, Icaros! I hate birds. Okay, now we get to fast travel all the way back over to where we started. Fortunately, there is a sync point that's close by. Dr. Death. How much snow you got on the ground, Misbehave? Yikes. Sage, what's up, man? How's it going? Man, Wolf Central. Yeah, see, they almost always get in that first charge because you know they're not going to last much longer than that. Oh no, these aren't dogs, these are wolves. And I was just minding my own business. I'm just trying to go down to this hut down here to heal this guy that I spent the last hour and 20 minutes getting an antidote for. Ah. And the house is all burned down.
Yes, Emistios! Kill those masked malakes! Kill them good!
Too late.
Emistios! Get here!
I'll take that.
You have the look, but that's it. This
is an outrage. We've had enough of those masked soldiers. They need to leave Limnos one way or another.
Oh my god, I'm
Why
still
did they
not
burn
done.
the house?
You know why, Malaka. Those cursed soldiers came down here from their cursed stronghold. They thought Mikos was up to something. Working against them, this has to end.
It will end.
That's a mighty beard you got there, buddy.
Those soldiers are cult guards, and there is a general among them. Don't worry. They won't be here much longer.
Yes, because we're going to go up there to end this, right?
No, you're not.
You should all stay home. Keep each other safe. I'll take care of the ancient stronghold. And the cult guards.
Yes, you're right, Malaka. You're right. They're professional soldiers. We're humble merchants and fishermen. We're counting on you, Misthios. They have plagued this region for too long.
I don't know what you mean. Trained a lot in what? Oh, speaking of, I've got almost 150 hours in this game, so I think I've gotten plenty of practice. Speaking of which, I need to get a save. Yeah, see, 146 and a half. Sandra is nothing if not in excellent shape. Especially my Cassandra, because she doesn't use the horse that much. Cue the Jaws music. Oh, man.
You're being watched, Misthios. Careful now.
That'll work. Uh-oh. We have another destroyed. Alright, so he's up there. Yeah, see, I've already cleared this. Already been in here once. Alright, we'll just go up there and get him. I don't need to clear it again. I think everything respawns except for
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
except for the things that you see when it says see location objectives, like, you know, destroying war supplies or killing captains and things. Those don't respawn, but all the other enemies do.
Now's my chance to take this stronghold.
Clown.
That must be the general.
Ah, he's waiting for me. Oh, did I have to confirm the kill? Maybe? Oh, I gotta go. Oh, really? Go over to that specific spot? I'm actually hoping to get an email from Ubisoft or Google or whoever it's supposed to be from. I did the... Oh, who is this down here? Who's that guy? I don't know that I've seen that marker before. Because I did the Project Stream. Help them test that. Supposed to get a free copy of this for PC. Oh, okay, that's the leader. Are they chasing me? Hey guys, what's going on? Wow. Yeah, see those red attacks, you can't do anything about those. Unblockable. That.
These are interesting goals.
I think the leader's here too. Hey, what's up, dude? I don't think they can do that, can they? Nope. Bye-bye. I have no adrenaline anymore. You can't kill me. You guys can't even run across a road. Oh, so I didn't kill the leader yet. All right. That.
The villagers won't have to worry about these cult guards again.
They can move in. It's an empty house now. All right, are we done?
Did you find them? Are they safe?
The cult got there before me.
No! Curses! I didn't think this could happen.
We did all that we could.
There must be something we missed. Something I've done wrong, no matter how small.
We didn't do this, Varnavas. The cult did. We must remember that.
It doesn't matter now. Elias is gone. Penthos will have to guide me through my grief.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What of the other villagers? Are they safe?
They're safe. I went to the stronghold myself and cleared the cult out of Limnus permanently.
Good! That's one bit of news I won't have to grieve on this cursed day. Thank you for that, Cassandra.
I wish I could have done more.
I know.
Quest completed. Yay! My goodness. Hour and 40 minutes. Story missions didn't take that long. Alright, so let's grab another save. Yay! Oh yeah, we can do the
Hooray!
let's do this. Let me grab a quick break here. Just long enough to go to the restroom. And then we'll finally get started on this DLC. There's no way we're going to be able to finish it tonight. Now, had I known that that thing was going to take that long, I would have never started it. But, you know, you don't always know that. So, all right, let me do that. So the music stops. Yeah, let me get a quick potty break. And then we'll get this started. Sit tight.
I have to pee!
Amplify request.
I have to pee! Take a whiz! Make a pit stop! Drain the main vein!
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man!
I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathy.
All right, can we get this DLC started now, please? Please? Okay. A little bit of backstory here before we get started. There will be some spoilers here because I need to show you guys something on the cultist menu. it's going to spoil something if you haven't gotten to that part in the story. So when I get ready to flip over to it, I'm going to warn you that you need to either mute or look away or whatever, because it's going to reveal who the leader of the cult is. And you know this person. So when I get there, if you don't want to know who it is, you'll want to turn away or mute or whatever, like I said. So, but essentially what happened in the first episode is you meet this older man named Darius. And I'm oversimplifying this by a great deal. He essentially kicked off the conflict between the Templars and the Assassins, apparently, or the origins of it. He's the one that killed the Persian king, Xerxes. And this was all in cutscenes in the first episode and all that stuff. So that's what it's all about. Now, when I go, I'm getting ready to go in here. So if you don't want to see it, I'll let you know when you can turn back and see, in case you haven't gotten that far in the game yet. But oh, nice, perfect. It was still on here. Good. Because normally, as you see here, this is the main Cult of Cosmos screen. That's the one that's got like 47 million people on it you got to kill. But the last time I was in here, I was actually on this, and it remembered that, which is good. So that way I don't have to worry about spoiling anything for anybody. But these are the people that I had, and I won't hover over the names or anything. But these are the people that you had to take out for the Order of the Ancients, or Cult of the Ancients, or whatever it's called, from the first episode. And obviously there is somebody in the center here as well. So, and I'm guessing that there will be another probably at the top, I would assume. There will be another group of people that we have to take out in this episode as well. So, all right. If I remember right, we have to go to our ship. Start this, which is down here. Stranger Tides, Shadow Heritage is actually the title of the episode. Reach your ship. This is actually the island where you get Poseidon's trident, which I mentioned earlier for those that weren't here. Lets you breathe underwater. It's guarded by high-level lions, so you're not just going to be able to walk up there and take it out of the chest. I don't know if it's going to automatically kick it off or whether I have to talk to somebody.
Ready for you, Commander.
Find me. Eaglebearer, we parted ways after some dire events. The effects linger even as we continue to move. Look above when you are in the western village in Achaya. You'll find me there, okay? Okay, yeah, so let me go over here real quick. And I'll show you where, if you'll let me get close enough, it might not.
Attention! Commander leaving the helm!
And yes, I have an all-female crew, except for some of the lieutenants. The lions have probably respawned, but I think there was an alpha here originally, but it won't be there, but the other ones will. All right, come on, come on, climb. But you see the statue of Poseidon here. And you can see the chest right there. Actually, it looked like he respawned. So yeah, you clear out those lions, you get over to that chest, and you can, and it's in there. That's all that's in there. And that's it right there, and it allows you to breathe underwater. As long, you have to have it in. It has to be one of the weapons that you're carrying. It can't just be in your inventory for you to get the effects. I'll show you in just a second. Medusa. I am on the right-hand side of the map, about halfway up. Right there. And I want to say the lions were level 40, I think. Of course, it's probably scaled to some degree based on your level too. So yeah. But yeah, that's where you find that. Because there are some things that you'll have to do, and yeah, if you're level 50, you should be able to handle it, no problem. Okay. It said, find and talk to the contact. Contact mentioned he would be waiting in Achaya, which I don't know, remember where some of these areas even are. He is waiting at a vantage point in a small town in western Istion Valley. Ah, here we go. Right here. Istion Valley. Small village is probably right there. I did, absolutely.
Sneakier than me.
Oh, there he is. Right there underneath me. I thought I was looking down on myself. Oh, hi. Yeah, this is Darius. This is the guy you meet in the first episode.
Darius, do you ever rest?
After Macedonia, after the Huntsman, nowhere
The
in the
Huntsman
Greek
is
world
that
will
first
ever
group.
be safe. Not for us. We can never rest. We can never stop running.
No home, no connections. Sounds like a lonely life.
But it's still life, Cassandra. And the alternative,
Notice he's
better
got the
a lonely
hidden
than
blade.
no life at all.
Will Natakas join us?
That's why I sent the note.
Trouble?
We came to Achaea seeking a ship bound for distant shores. A simple plan, but like so many simple plans,
It got complicated.
Best laid
that
plans of
fleet
mice
is
and
bound
men.
for Patre. It's not the first. Something there is not right. Relentless military patrols, naval blockades. Natakas went to secure us a boat out, but he hasn't returned.
I haven't noticed, to be honest.
You must have some idea about what happened to Natakas.
He's smart, knows to keep to the shadows. With this
Not
much
on- not
military
on the left-
power
on-
stationed
not
in
on the
Achaea,
right hand.
he's more likely hiding than...
He's out there, Darius. What do you think is going on here?
Something big. Natakas may have learned more about what's happening there.
I don't remember which hand the finger was supposed to be missing
All the
from.
more reason to find him.
Left. Is it left?
Natakas won't be hard to find.
He took that road to Patre.
Then that's where we start.
Follow me.
Follow me. Nope, he's got all his fingers.
I've done it from higher.
Hey! Hey, you! You on the roof!
Yes?
That's not your roof!
You're right.
Jumping off roofs around here. Better put down more. Oh no! No!
Follow me!
Well, he did start the Brotherhood, right? So it makes sense that it
Let's go.
started with him.
Something happened to Natakas between
Him and Aya.
We must find him.
We will, Darius. We will. After Macedonia, but before here, what were you and Natakas doing?
Surviving.
Sounds boring.
You were hoping I would entertain you with grand tales from my legendary adventures?
Well, yes.
We've kept to the shadows, stayed away from them. Dahl is safe, Cassandra. Adventure is not.
The entire first episode takes place in Macedonia.
And the path splits. These weapons belong to a soldier, not Natakas.
Keep looking.
Heavy armor and blood, but no body.
Natakas must have been in a hurry to leave such a mess.
Phobos, don't run him over, please.
There is no sign of Natakas. Just supplies and military equipment.
He's staying out of sight. Good. Over here.
Oh, by the way, Alien King, I don't know if you have this for your Phobos or not. If you don't, I suggest you don't get it. You're already I know you're already on fire enough.
A path leading up to the mountains.
Let's go. Get away from my horse. Okay. He said let's go. Let's do this. So
Off
now
we go now. How are you so sure Natakas went this way?
Sometimes you have to look further and think harder. There were guards in the bridge. Didn't you see? It was too exposed. Natakas would know better.
another fork in the road.
Let's go.
Yeah, you might not want to get the Hades bow that I have either.
Let's go. I can see that.
Cut them down, Cassandra.
Working on it. Don't need to outrun them.
Fine. Get him, Phobos. him to death. I love doing that. Catch them on fire and just run away. Just watch them burn. Oh, hey, wood. Squirrel.
Violence! Not exactly a warm welcome to Padre.
The military keep a close eye over every route in and out of the city. They don't like people sneaking around.
Then they'll love us.
Tracks.
Natakas?
Our ambushes. If we follow
Really? You two?
Dining with Odyssey! Move! Come on!
This is a great use of the spear. It's great on bounty hunters, just like it did in Origins. Speaking of bounty hunters.
Do you even know what...
Oh, all right. That better not have been my horse. I'm sorry. After what you did to my horse. Bye-bye. I don't know if that was actually Phobos or not, but it sure as hell looked like it.
We might find clues about what happened to Natakas.
Gone. Oh well. You can't kill him.
Off we go now. Yeah!
1285. One thing that Ubisoft has always done rather well is animals. Riding a horse feels natural. It doesn't feel clunky like it does in Red Dead 2. You don't have to feed them. You don't have to pet them. You don't have to brush them. You don't have to sweet talk them.
They're searching for something.
Look at their body language. They want blood.
They'll get it.
We need a plan. If Natakas is hiding here, he could be drawn into heavy battle.
If we move quietly, we can pick off the guards one by one.
A wise plan, Eagle Bearer.
Thank you, sir.
Clear the perimeter, quietly. Be fast, be silent.
I don't want to be spotted.
Quietly, Eagle Bearer. You take that one. I'll take this one.
Oh, really?
Good kill. Stop!
Yep.
Leave your guards alive. Word of our presence cannot reach Amorges and the Order.
He should be around here.
That's only because I didn't do the... I just tapped the Y button for the assassination instead of holding it. That's my fault. Yeah. Oh, kids? Why are there kids?
Natakas.
Cassandra.
Told you we'd meet again.
Is that Edie or
Trust
whatever
me,
her
I
name
said.
is? Ida?
It must be hard for you being right all the time.
It's a burden I do my best to bear.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Cassandra.
He was in the first episode too.
And I'm glad to see you. When I heard you might be in trouble...
You jumped on your horse and raced to the rescue?
I'm not sure you needed rescuing.
Still.
My son.
That's one difference between you and me, though. Whenever you get something that
There's
goes to
something
shit,
else.
you stay in the shit.
Find my mother.
I will
There
try
are
to
still
take
people
cover
who need
again
our
and
help.
get back to
People
where
who
I'm
have been
undetected
stranded
so I
in
can go
Archaea.
back to being stealthy.
The soldiers took them to a fort, not far from here.
I'm not saying either one is right or wrong. It's just, that's just the way I do things.
I'll go there
to
now.
the fort.
More soldiers could come looking. If we leave the bodies out here, it may attract unwanted attention.
I'll gather the others while you hide the bodies. The stranded people are at the fort, on top of the cliff. Return safely.
Bring my mother back to me, please.
I
Please.
should go to the fort.
Ranger Tides. Boot that. Thought I got everybody, but... Okay, I'm gonna have to leave. I can't... I can't do crying children. I'm sorry.
I see them.
4 people, okay. And 3 of them are over there, okay. There's got to be some kind of, there it is, some kind of secret entrance. As a parent, although mine are way past the age of that kind of thing, but you hate hearing crying children for any reason. 2 guys. See, that guy's by himself, so maybe we'll get him first. Especially when they're sick. I remember when my oldest was teething, and it's the worst. She had the worst teething I've ever seen in my life. I mean, her gums were so swollen, and I mean, you could just tell she was in agony going through all of that. And oh man, that was oof. Teething isn't fun for them anyway. I think we actually tried stuff like that, you know, Ambisol, any of the, you know, the over-the-counter stuff to relieve the pain and stuff, but you know, she couldn't sleep at night. Did it again. Damn it. There's going to be any place I can dump this. I don't know if they'll be able to see it there or not. Who knows how the AI works. Who's ready for a Spartan kick? Anybody? Bye-bye. No, you can't. The newer games in the series make it a little more difficult to hide bodies. There's no, unless I just haven't seen it, there's no mechanic where you can gently lay the body down like in these bushes here, for example. The only way that I've figured out how to drop a body is to, you know, basically do an evade move. It used to be that when you got to a spot where you could hide a body, you'd get a prompt to say, okay, well, you know, hide the body. And it would just lay it on the ground at that spot. It doesn't do that anymore. But how do you throw the bodies though?
My girl, have you seen my girl?
Your child is down the mountain with the others.
I mean, maybe that's the thing that I'm missing. That's would have worked great back there. I just throw it over the wall. Oh, okay. I'll have to try that. The next one that I need to get rid of. Of course, having the Death Veil skill now makes
I told you. I saw no one matching that description.
assassinations.
Believe what you will.
How about the Mystios with a bird? An eagle?
That's ridiculous. Stop asking me stupid questions and let me be caged in peace.
Why you?
A little easier to get rid of the bodies. Because there is no body.
Get to the bottom of the mountain. There's people there. Thank you.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a new... I mentioned this earlier. You weren't here yet, but they added that Death Veil skill in the first episode of this. And it's passive, so you don't have to press a button to kill them in a specific way to get it to do that. It just does it if you assassinate them.
Ooh, shiny stuff.
And this one, this DLC actually gives you a rapid fire skill over here in the hunter tree right here. Yeah, you can see it up there in the preview. The only bad thing about it is it uses up adrenaline, and it uses it up pretty quickly. So, you know, there was an achievement for killing 10 people with it, so I did that this morning outside of the DLC and immediately unequipped it. Ooh. Is that a legendary chest? If it is, I already opened it. No, must not have been, because I haven't done this one yet. Station. I see there's an Ostraka here too. Yep. One guy out front. It's the last person. 2 treasures. I never trust the rescue objectives until I've killed everybody, because it seems like more often than not you have to escort them out. You don't want to fight a whole bunch of people, so we'll leave that person there. We'll be back for you, don't worry. Ah, there it is. God, how did... Ugh. I go to get that. Down. Laggy again. Straka, where the hell is that? These are like, if you played Origins, these are like the papyrus rolls in Origins. They're a riddle that will, once you go to that spot and figure out what the riddle is and go to that spot, you'll get an engraving. They're buffs. Probably have to take the secret entrance to get that, I would imagine. Oh, interesting. There's some ancient stuff here. Including this chest. All right.
We've been in a... The Order will catch up with us soon.
People need our help.
Oh, don't worry. It's just Phobos. He's not going to hurt you.
Mater!
My child, you're safe. Thank Zeus.
Thank Zeus. Chopped
Cassandra,
liver?
you're back.
You're the Misthios who saved us. Thank you. I'm Cleta. I'm sheltering the stranded in Vura, a village not far from here.
Oh, yeah.
I've been in
Icaros,
for
yeah.
a long time, but something has changed. A dangerous presence is closing in.
Closing in.
What do you know? Everyone in Achaea knows the Tempest. She's the most ruthless commander to ever sail.
Oh,
the
naval
Ilion.
combat.
No one's faced her and lived. And her rage. Poseidon himself fears her. I house those who can't escape the Tempest's wrath in my village. But I can't stay here forever. The harbor is closed. Soldiers are combing the area looking. I'm working on a plan to get them out of Achaea. If you can help, Misthios, come find me in Vura.
Vura.
She knows more than she's saying.
It doesn't matter. The Order is here. Amorges and the rest will not forgive our
Order of
actions
the
in
Ancients.
Macedonia. Amorges will not forget the huntsman's death at the hand of a tainted one. His cunning is sharper than any blade. He may already be here, observing us, learning from our movements, from our choices, discovering our weaknesses.
The stranded people come from both foreign lands and all over the Greek world. Merchants, farmers, sailors, families. They're being imprisoned and interrogated. They're being asked about Macedonia. These people are suffering because the Order is looking for us. These people need our help. We have to do something. Isn't this what we're fighting for? Aren't they worth the risk?
We can't save them. Not if the Tempest is still strong. We need to hit her hard. It's the only way to get the stranded people home.
We should get started.
Where will you start?
Patre is overflowing with the Tempest forces. I'll look for leads there about the closed harbor, and maybe more about the Tempest herself.
That woman, Clita.
There's more to the Tempest tale than she's telling, but she needs help. The people in Bura need help. They could do with someone like you.
Then I'll pay her a visit. Your father sure knows how to make an exit. Where did he go?
He's been following up on some leads in Patre. Look for him in the hull of a ship near the Patre harbor. He's made a small hideout there.
Against the three of us, the Tempest doesn't stand a chance. We'll break her, and then you'll be free to leave the Greek world forever.
I'll go to the harbor and track down the Tempest.
She can't be the only Order member in Achaea. I'll keep an eye out for the others.
See you soon, Cassandra.
You will.
Wonder Woman, ladies and gentlemen. Star of the show. Wow. That was a rather long opening.
I could find Tharius and attack us in Patre, or I could look for Cleta in Bura.
Multiple quests accepted. Alright, let's look at this. Alright, so we only have 5 this time instead of 7. Discovered Magi. Literal Fortress. Shipwreck Cove and east of Achaea. Let's go there. Cove. Orange stuff in here. Lots of side quests. Cool. Plenty to do. Still. Ah, there it is. There it is. This is a pretty cool statue. There you go. Alright, Shipwreck Cove. Ancient hiding out there somewhere. Let's go find them.
Someone is following me.
Okay. Spends time here.
Έναν εξάδελφο και
Or a Calcum there in the back. Like. Okay, is it supposed to be a certain time of Day. Certain spot. Hey, pardon me. You for a very bad person. You seen any of those? I'm still here. I'm still at the cove. Guess maybe I need to go out. Maybe on one of the wrecks out in the water. Maybe. Duh. Alright. Now we just have to find it. But you want to bet it's right there. Shipping manifest. Oh, hey, we already know who it is. Click A to unveil. Sophos, the broker, is making ships in Patrai.
What is life if you can't have the best and be the best? I wouldn't know.
Drachmi has power. To Sophos, that truth was as obvious as the sun. The rich ruled, not emperors. Kings and paupers were all equally held to Drachmi's necessity. The Order understood this, which is why the Tempest had come to him. She saw his wealth and his gift for acquiring it. Sophos knew the Order was using him. What he thought they didn't know was that he was using them. See how many. Is this one going to take place all in a Gaia? Wonder. Appears that is the case. Okay. We'll take this dude out. Look, we've got another location we can unmask along the way. Thank you, Alien King. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. I'm not that far behind you. Not that far behind you. Well, we've only got about 15 minutes anyway, so you're not going to miss a whole lot. Other than me disposing of this person. Oh, looks like there's two. A gymnasium. What the hell is a bulletarian?
Careful.
Oh, speaking of blacksmith.
What would you like?
Let's see. Let's sell all of our junk first. Anything blue, anything black, anything that's five levels or more below me, we'll generally get rid of. Oops, I just sell something I didn't mean to. Nice thing is you can't sell or dismantle legendary stuff, nor can you do the same to anything that you're currently wearing. So you can't accidentally take off a piece of armor or whatever. Alright, let's see. Upgrade our staff. I have had this staff since I was like level 5. That adrenaline per hit. That is why. Plus the assassin damage too. And you notice here on the right hand side, that's one of the other things that they've changed in some of the post-release updates is based on, I think it's always been there, but they now show it at the merchant, what your discounts are based on where you are on the mercenary ladder. So 50% upgrading services, so we need to bring that up. Oh, it's only 2 levels. Trident is one, as that one's gonna 15,000 credits. Oh, that's right, the bow. We gotta do the bow. Edie's bow. See, that's the basic arrows become fire arrows. That is the big one with that bow. Because I think wooden arrows cost like 1 piece of wood, but fire arrows are much more expensive than that. So having that bow with that on it, and there's another one too, this one right here. Basic arrows become poison arrows. It's essentially the same bow, except it does poison damage instead of fire damage. But I figure since I already had my staff does
My thing.
my staff doesn't poison damage, I'll use the Hades bow. One of the nice things about having Icaros do that is sometimes it will get an enemy to move or change their patrol pattern.
Should try to stay out of sight.
Nobody over here but us chickens. Oh, really? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't know why he wasn't marked, unless I just didn't see it. That's alright, at least he didn't alert everybody. Do have a body to get rid of. Do the thing that Alien the King was telling me about earlier. Oh, nice. Perfect.
I should check that out.
By my side.
Oh, I saw his underwear. Let's see if we can get Icaros to help us out here. You can see he does do a little bit of damage too. You know, just a harassment. Here. Can pull him off without being... seen. Got some kind of... Hell, you going? No, that is not gonna work. Did he get away? I didn't even realize he... There he is. I didn't even realize he was running.
It feels good to strike you down.
You hear the laugh. It feels good to strike you down. I love the way they, when you kill either a mercenary or a cultist, they turn their head and bow in shame. And I thought they were going to get a... Oh, hi. Hello. You don't need that.
Give up, Mistios. Your time has come. What should I do? You fight better than you look, but that's not saying much. Oh, the things I'll buy with your bounty.
Oh, the things I'll buy with your bounty. Nice. Alright, let's deal with this clown. I'm missing a treasure. Okay, let's get on the boat and get that. And we'll call it a night. Oh, we got more goodies too.
a bunch.
Bounty. I don't mess with the bounties too much. I'll pay them off. I know Alien King likes to fight to clear them, but unless the bounty sponsor is nearby, I'll just pay it. Save. Oh. Save. Oh, we got to get out of here. That's right. You can't be in enemy territory. Under 48 hours. Goodness. That's a lot of time in one game. Good Lord. One playthrough, even. One playthrough. Not multiple playthroughs like Andromeda. Probably got 400 hours in Andromeda, but that's 4 playthroughs. Alright, that's going to be it for the night. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I love this game. For those of you that do not know, that are not in my Discord, this was my #1 pick for the year. It's my favorite game. I love it. Thank you, Misbehave. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the host as well. Gosh, thank you too. And let's see, Slugger was here earlier. Alien King was here earlier. So thank you all for coming out. The normally scheduled next stream will be, thank you, Gosh. The next normal stream will be Friday. Are we doing Thursday Throwdown this week, or Throwdown Thursday this week? I don't know. We'll see. If not, I don't know if I'll stream it this week or not. It depends on what's going on. So we'll see. So thank you guys for coming out. I will see you on Friday at the latest. Enjoy the rest of your day.